Hey friends, today we're going to make some wood gnomes out of these Dollar Tree wood cutouts that some of you may have seen. These are so cute when they're finished and you can make them for any holiday. So let's go ahead and get started. You'll need the three different types of scrapbook paper. I just used the scraps from my stash. And then you'll need the ghost, the pumpkin, and the witch hat cutouts from the Dollar Tree. We are going to decoupage these, so I like to trace my shapes first and then cut them out. And just trace around the shape. And then we are going to cut them out. There are many different ways that you can decoupage. This method just works easier for me, with tracing, cutting out, and then gluing on to the piece. You can also glue the piece onto the paper first and then use an X-Acto knife to cut out the shape. Now that we have the paper cut out, it's time to glue that together onto the wood piece. Here I'm just making sure that my scrapbook paper fits nicely on my wood piece. You'll want to repeat the same process with each piece of wood. Decoupage, you use Mod Podge. I'm using a matte finish and then a foam brush. You brush on the Mod Podge on the back of the scrapbook paper that you're using. And then I apply a layer of Mod Podge to the front of the wood piece that I'll be using. Then taking both glue sides, applying them and smoothing it out, making sure there's no air bubbles. You'll want to do this to each piece of the wood. Now this is the most important part. I say this because it is so much easier to apply the ink to these wood pieces now before you put the wood gnome together. Basically what I'm doing is just bouncing the ink pad off of the wood, just lightly tapping the edge. This gives it dimension and it gives it just a nice finish. Here I just wanted to fix the edge, so I took some sandpaper and kind of smoothed it out and then re-inked it, going all the way around the wood piece. Once the decoupage is dry, it's time to go ahead and assemble the gnome. I first started by applying some wood glue to the bottom middle piece of the beard. Then I take the hat and I'm going to apply some wood glue to the middle of the brim, attaching it more towards the bottom of the ghost. And here you can see how it has become a gnome. And this is the fun step. I start by accessorizing my gnome. I use hot glue, wood glue, and super glue to apply all my buttons and my little pom-pom here. It's a little spiky pom-pom that I had in my stash from last Christmas. Really, you can make these gnomes look any way you want. Now I punched a hole in the wood piece because I'm going to make this a garland. Then I take some twine and I want to wrap around the brim of the hat. Finishing up knotting the twine and applying the buttons. and he is all finished. So here's the gnomes that I made. I love them. They're so unique and ready to be displayed for the fall season. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It helps me out a lot. Thank you.